Hi, my name is Joe, and welcome to the first episode of Reptile Top Tens. In today's episode, we're going to be diving into the world of the top 10 reptiles with the longest lifespans, from some that are common pets to the faraway and exotic. Without further ado, here's the list of the top 10 longest living reptiles. Very well known to many, the first reptile on the list is the ball python. Ball pythons are native to West Africa, but most in the pet trade today are captive bred. Ball pythons typically live 20 to 30 years, but like the next animal on the list, some have been recorded to live 47 to 50 years old. And that next reptile on the list is the painted turtle at a lifespan of 50 years. This gorgeous species is native to North America and has a range all the way from the Pacific to the Atlantic coast. Their name comes from their brilliant colors on the underside of their shell that makes them one of the most easily identified turtles. In the wild, they can live to 40 years, and while they don't typically live as long in captivity, some have reported them living all the way to 50 years old with proper care. Scientifically known as the Varanus comodensis, the next animal on the list kicks things up a notch and is more commonly known as the Komodo Dragon. Like the painted turtle, Komodo dragons live to be around 50 years old, but they can grow to be 10 feet in length and weigh in over 300 pounds. Komodo dragons are the world's heaviest lizard and is a fearsome predator in every ecosystem it inhabits. They range across Indonesia's lesser Sunda Islands and live off carrion, deer, pigs, water buffalo, smaller dragons, and I'm pretty sure unicorn blood, which might be why they live so long. Between that and its ability to run up to 20 kilometers an hour, Voldemort has nothing on these dragons. Also in the realm of big reptiles is the next animal on the list, the caiman. Native to South America, this species can also live up to 50 years, but can weigh in at over 1,000 pounds. That's over 3 times the weight of Komodo dragons. Their only predator other than humans are jaguars, but mankind encroaching on its habitat and hunting caimans for their skin has pushed this amazing animal to the threatened species list. Bringing us to number 6 on our list is the alligator snapping turtle. This living dinosaur finally breaks the apparent 50-year lifespan barrier, with a wild lifespan of 20 to 70 years, with some recorded as living over 100 years in captivity. On top of its impressive lifespan, it is also the largest freshwater turtle in North America, weighing up to 200 pounds. This turtle lures unsuspecting fish to their doom by wiggling its red worm-like tongue until fish are only inches away and have no hope of escape. Interestingly enough, some humans have been known to employ the same technique. The next reptile on the list, bringing us to number 5, is the desert tortoise. Desert tortoises are known to live 60 to 80 years and are known for being hardy animals that can survive the driest of climates. However, despite their long life, there has been a drastic decline in their population. In the 1950s, there was an average of 200 adult desert tortoises per square mile in the Mojave Desert. Today, their population is around 100,000, bringing the average down to as few as 5 to as many as 60 adults per square mile. This decline has been due to a loss of habitat and poaching. Due to these factors, only about 2% of hatchlings ever make it to adulthood. Back to the crocodilian world, the next reptile on the list is the American crocodile. The American crocodile often lives to 70 years in the wild and well over 100 years in captivity. It is also the biggest animal on this list and can grow to a nightmarish 2,000 pounds and 15 feet in length. Although they rarely exceed 13 feet in their American population, saving their larger sizes for their Central and South American habitats. Bringing us into the top 3 is the most unique reptile on this list, the Tautara. The Tautara is the most unique reptile on the list because all other members of its order Rhynchocephalia died around 200 million years ago. Tautaras are a somewhat small lizard weighing in around 3 pounds and measuring 80 centimeters in length. They can live well over 100 years and in some cases even past 200 years. But this is another reptile that, despite its long life, it has struggled to survive. Tautaras actually went extinct on the main island of New Zealand for many years, but in 2005 researchers were able to breed 2 Tautaras, one at the age of 80 and the other at the age of 110, and successfully produced 11 healthy babies. Efforts to reintroduce Tautaras to select wildlife sanctuaries on New Zealand have begun. However, efforts have been slow going, as Tautaras do not reach adulthood until 30 years of age. The next reptile on the list is the Galapagos Tortoise. This species, famously from the Galapagos Islands, is often called the longest living vertebrate on Earth, with an average lifespan of 170 years. Although there are animals that we know live longer, the Galapagos tortoise is commonly given this title because its long life is so well documented. The Galapagos tortoise is also one of the world's largest tortoises, weighing up to 550 pounds and measuring up to 5 feet in diameter. Whether it is the longest living vertebrate is of little significance. The Galapagos tortoise is still an awe-inspiring reptile. Finally, we come to the longest living reptile known to man, the Aldabra tortoise. Originally from the island of Aldabra, the Aldabra tortoise is known to live to be 250 years old. It is the closest living relative to the Galapagos tortoise, and some have attributed its slightly longer lifespan to its somewhat smaller size. The Aldabra tortoise typically weighs around 300 to 400 pounds and gets to be 3 to 4 feet in length. The oldest Aldabra tortoise alive today is named Jonathan and lives on the island of St. Helena. He is believed to be 182 years old and was originally brought to St. Helena in 1882 at the age of 50. Other than having lost sight in one of his eyes and possible hearing loss, he is believed to be in good health and still engages in regular tortoise coitus with 3 younger females that were brought to the island. So that is it, the list of the top 10 reptiles with the longest lifespans. Once again, my name is Joe, and thank you for watching Reptile Top Tens. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and tell me what else you would like to see in the future, and if not, let me know why and how I can make it better. If you are interested in the channel, please subscribe to see next week's video on reptiles and mythology, and again, thank you for watching.